Okay, folks, good morning. And this is Professor Coonsberry. And it looks like there is a little bit of confusion on what you need to do for the rest of the session, particularly for week two. So I thought I would put this short presentation together to help you sort this out. Now, let's start out with the assignment for week two. Notice that you have a reading assignment, chapter 3 and chapter 4. You have an assignment that says to create a list of five most important technologies, policies, and procedures that you think would deter a hacker from accessing your system and state why you think your choices would have the most effect on deterring a hacker. And the third assignment is course project. So here you have to come up with the project that you're going to write at the end of the course. Okay, this is just a topic suggestion. And the last part, the last section, is a discussion on crime, the hacking culture, and a question and answer that is not graded. Now, let me explain this again. This does not change if you do not want to do the forensic hands on assignment. So, some of you who prefer to do the hands on assignment do not, repeat, do not have to do the written paper and the course project. You still have to do the reading and the discussion. Let me go back again and make sure you understand this. If you want to follow the shell and complete the reading assignment, the paper, the course project, the discussion, you can 100%. This does not impact your grade. You do those assignments as it is listed in the course shell. Alternatively, if you are interested, repeat, if you are interested, it's not mandatory. If you are interested, I will give you hands-on assignment for you to do on a weekly basis. Now, I realize uh, this is going to take a little bit of time to do these hands-on assignment because you have to install software to get this done. If it you do not have the time, you can do what is listed in the course shell. You do not have to uh, do the bulk extractor and the other hands-on assignments that I'm going to ask you. If you are not familiar with how to install software and uh, to play around with forensic tools, you don't have to do the hands-on assignment. You can stick with the papers. If you have a Mac, you do not have the uh, the proper hardware. You do not need to do the hands-on assignment that I'm asking you to do. This is not mandatory. This is only to give you, if you wish, some hands-on experience because uh, the industry wants you to know how to do this. If you go out there and somebody looks at your courses and realize you have taken a course in digital evidence, and they ask you, do you know how to take digital evidence? And the question will be, if you have done the hands-on assignment, yes, you will be able to show them how to do this. I've had multiple questions and I've answered all of them. It is not mandatory. Repeat, it is not mandatory that you do the hands on assignment. In fact, for me, it is a lot of work to get this done, but I am only trying to help you get some hands on experience with this. Just writing papers are good, but at the same time, if you want to learn the practical portion of this, you need to know how to use it. Whatever I teach you now, you will be able to apply these concepts with any software like FTK, NCASE, any digital evidence software that that is out there in the industry. So back to trying to clarify this. Again, you do not have to do the hands-on assignment. You can choose to do what is listed in the shell. Now, I've asked the dean if I'm allowed to do this to help you, and he has responded yes, although he has received several emails about bulk extractor. Right now, for week 2, all you have to do download and install. I've sent you the link to download, and I'm going to show you. All the install is fairly simple. You double click on the executable, and I will post a video on how to do that so that you do not have problem doing that. On week 3, I am going to give you an assignment to do. We're going to look at how do you extract information from bulk extractor. If you choose not to do that, again, stick with the paper. Stick with the paper, right? The papers are what is listed in the shell. So stick with the paper and you should be fine. It's not, to repeat, it does not impact your grades if you stick with the papers. It does not impact your grade at all. Okay? Also, because of the confusions for week 2, I've extended the due date for the assignment and the course project to next Friday, which is Friday the 24th. You can turn the assignment, the the paper about the most important technologies and procedures, and the title of your research paper. You can turn that in on the 24th of July. Now, this does not change what you have to do for week 3. Week 3 still stays the same. Uh, Notice that I'm not extending the reading and the discussion. I'm only extending the assignment and the course project to the 24th. So if that if you have not completed those because of the confusion, you still have a few extra days to complete them. Now, I am available by phone. My phone number is 972 539 7076. Several of you have called me, and that is fantastic. I have answered your call, clarify your confusion, and I've asked you to call me if you still have questions. Some of you have sent me email. I've answered every email that has been in my mailbox. If you have a question, feel free to ask me. Ask others. They have called me and I've answered their question. Call me if you have questions. Calling somebody else with your question doesn't help because they won't have the answers. I repeat, call me if you have questions. Okay? Thank you.